What up? It's your boy L again. Said I wanted to going to do too many videos, but a brother hit me up and said do some, do some more, share some more information. He's actually going to Turkey tonight. You see, my eyes are healing up well because that's part of the process. Hairline still crispy, donor area if you can see. But to the meat and potatoes, I'm gonna try to make it quick as I can. The brother said, "Can you talk about the experience getting over there?" So when you first get off the plane in Istanbul, it's a little culture shock because you don't know what you're doing. You're running through the airport. Culture. Some people got different things going on. You get outside because when they send you a little itinerary, you're looking for a sign that says Asli Tarcan, right? You see a bunch of signs out there, a bunch of people. It's a little overwhelming because you're like, man, what's going on? The time we went, it was humid. So finally, the dude calls me by my name. He says, "Hey, Larry, blah blah blah." Cool. But he looks a little sketchy. So just be mindful. He's not sketchy, but he looks a little sketchy, and he's gonna put you off to the side. A lot of brothers getting their hair done. So me and the brothers, we was off to the side. Man, what the f going on? So it's like 45 minutes goes by. We waiting, but meanwhile, I think this brother's moonlighting because he's taking women up to this place, that place. He's doing his thing. It seems sketchy until the Ashley Tarkin shuttle pulls up. Okay, like okay, that's cool. This is what we do. It did. So we get in there. We get on back. It's like from the airport to there. It's like an hour drive. Cool. The drivers are cool. And the traffic. Oh my God, it's different. It ain't like New York or LA or anywhere you ever been. It's different kind of traffic, right? So we get there immediately. You go to the clinic. They do your consultation. They check you out and everything. Let me tell you about this consultation. So when you get there, there's like three. Oh, you have your translator that you've been talking to through WhatsApp. You meet your translator. They know you coming, so they know you. They talk to you, whatever. They take you in the room. So it's your translator and two other dudes. One dude is the my brother Malik from the Black Hole Project told me about this cat. I think his name is David or Fred. I'm not exactly sure, but he's their hairline guy. Dude know what he's doing, but I'll tell you about this later. Uh, so, dude, you sit down with these guys and they ask you, "Hey, how did you hear about us?" I was like, internet, YouTube. I said first, my first choice, used to look at the hair of Istanbul. Oh no, is what the guy said, the hairline guy said. I designed those lines. I'm like, all right, bro, chill, chill. So he like, yeah, that was all me. That was all my work. Cool. So I'm just listening. We make a deal. I tell him what I want. 5,000. So total, I got 5,000 grafts, 5,800 grafts. There's 5,000 from my back of my head, and 800 from my beard. I wanted more, but that's what they said. So we did that. The next day was off to the races, right? So the next day we show up. Me and one of the brothers that I met out there. He's from Texas, by way of Paris. We go same time. He's in the adjoining room next to me, so we back and forth. We talking and we vibing and everything like that. This is the next thing I'm going to tell you guys. I didn't know Pandora didn't work over there. Bring your own music. Bring your own music because it's going to be worth it. My room didn't have a TV, and bring your own music. So, anyways, get there. We chilling. So, um, they lay you down. I mean, they talk to you. So we got to talk about this family. We got to talk about this. Make sure when you go, you communicate because these people, they're English. They know all the 80 songs on the radio, but they do not they don't communicate well. Very nice people. So what I mean by that is when they lay you down, they're gonna extract your grafts from the back first. Okay. But they have to give you these lidocaine shots. I heard brothers talk about this lidocaine. Let me explain to you something about this lidocaine. The way it should work is give me a little poke, get a little bit here, a little bit there. No, this young lady that I had, she was about her business. It felt like lightning bolts in my head. And I'm a big dude. I'm 250 pounds. I'm 6 foot. I was grabbing a pillow like, ugh. And only because her technique, because when a guy came in and assisted her, it was different. So I'm not trying to scare y'all, but I'm just telling you, this is what I'm trying to inform you. Tell them to go slow. It's your head. I didn't know no better. I was just trying to get it going. Tell them to take their time. Poke me, Let that numb. Let the next part numb, right? Because it's like 40 needles. I ain't trying to scare y'all, but the way it works, it should work is if you tell them, okay, poke this area, let that area numb, and come back to it. Poke that area, come back to it. She was just light me up, bro, and I had to take it. And then they come in like, "Oh, you a big dude? Big dude don't got nothing to do with lidocaine burning your head. Trust me." Anyways, we got through that. They took all the grafts out of the batch, extracted them. Cool. Patched me up or whatever. So now we going for the hairline, and they call this brother the hairline man comes in. I've been warned about him because, like I said, the brother Malik told me just make sure you understand what what's happening. So this brother comes in and don't punish me, fellas, or whoever on the deal. I'm not being derogatory, but I think the brother got a broke wing. I think his wing broke. But anyways, he comes, he gets in between my legs. What? We ain't doing that. But I got my partner in the hallway looking at me while this dude is caressing my face and we gonna do this, we gonna do that, we gonna, and I'm just like, what? I'm uncomfortable, but you don't want to insult nobody's culture, so you just kind of like, hey, bro, you got to ease back between my legs, man. I don't know how you got there. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. So he draws your hairline, and this is where the brother Malik information came in. If you don't like the hairline, so they give you this little convex mirror that they got, and the little mirror is the convex, so it's gonna show what they want you to see. Not a bad thing still, but I wanted to go to the bathroom. Now, mind you, they're going to escort you to the bathroom because, it's one of those. Well, not at this time. You don't have your IV. I'm sorry. You go to the bathroom. I was like, hey, I don't like my hairline. So this cat said, if you don't like your hairline, you got to draw it yourself. So I tweaked it a little bit. He and I came to an understanding. We but this is what, he was messing with me, but this is what we came. So we got it. But what we came up with, because, we from the States, and over in the States, we do the three fingers. See right here, right above the brow? So that's what we're talking about right there. See my three fingers, you see my hairline. And it's basically because of this little dent right here. We all have those little things. So he did have some logic. It all worked out. And it was cool. Then they go on, you go on to start doing the frontal part. That part, not bad at all. You will have somebody else that comes in and actually pokes the holes in your head to put the grafts in, which is a different experience altogether. But like I said, they feed you. Oh, this is the most important part that I thought. You have an IV in your arm, so they're taking care of you. But every 30 minutes, they're checking your blood pressure, checking your oxygen levels, state of the art. I mean, these people on it. And like I say, you just have to, because there's a language barrier, you just have to communicate, nothing badly with the people. They treat you nice. And Miss Asli Tarcan herself will come around periodically through all the rooms to check on everybody and make sure her presence is felt and understand it. She held my hand through. I mean, I'm talking about this lady come through there. I'm just being honest with you. She helped. She'll help whatever. She asks you how you doing, how you feel, stuff like that. And that's encouraging to me for somebody that owns the facility. When you get there, you'll see. There's a restaurant, a Starbucks. She owned all that. That whole block, that's her. She owned all that. It's a whole little block. She owned it all. That's her. But it's cool because I'm not saying that they the best, but when it comes to the crispy hairlines, fellas, they was nobody else was hitting these hairlines like they was hitting. All the brothers that I seen came before me, and like I said, you're gonna go through a little bit of swelling, you're gonna go through a little bit of stuff, but just understand what you're doing and what you over there for, right? You over there for a reason. So, like I said, I'm not gonna talk y'all too much, man, but don't be scared. Take your time. Communicate with the people. Don't get frustrated with them because you understand they don't speak, your language wherever you come from. So you have to understand. Get a Google Translator app that worked really well. Lastly, the thing I'm going to tell you: if you're not vaccinated, you don't have to be. They're not tripping. But if you had to take a COVID test to get there, as soon as you get there, their hotel that they have you stay, they do a COVID test, a PCR. They're $100. The hotel that they have you staying at, sorry, somebody's trying to call me. The hotel they have you staying at, it's only $30. The lady will come to your room. But my advice to you is ask them the same day you get there, hey, I want to schedule my COVID test. They'll do it for you at the hotel at the front desk, right? Try to schedule it Your procedure might be 8 to 10 hours long. The lady will come up until 10 o'clock at night. Try to schedule it that way. That way you have it. You don't want to wait till the last minute. Okay? Signing off.